What is up, guys? It's Malika back here on Loud and Proud. I just wanted to really quick, guys, follow up with you. Also, I'm going to start off by saying Happy Memorial Day weekend. It's going to be a very fun weekend. We're going to have a great time with family and friends. So I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. I just want to start off by saying that. Enjoy the holiday. And anyways, guys, I wanted to let you guys know, this is kind of following up with my video from, what Cummins should I buy. I kind of asked you guys, what truck, and I gave you basically two options. Either one that was bone stock, regular cab, long bed, but bone stock, grandpa truck, but it was four-wheel drive and everything I wanted in terms of like mechanics, but it was just stock. But that truck's now sold. It sold literally the day after I made that video. It was gone because they're just hard to find around here. So as soon as they're up for sale, they are just gone so fast. So it's just kind of tough. And at the time, I don't know if I had money in hand right then or not. But anyways, that truck sold. The one that I was telling you guys about that was a regular cab long bed that was all modded out, that had, well, not crazy, but it just had like leveled, bigger tires, built ATS transmission, like all kinds of stuff that was like made the truck a solid, reliable truck. That truck also was sold the day of that video, and that kind of sucks too. And since then, I haven't been able to come across one over probably 300 miles round of me. Like, I have been looking everywhere: Iowa, Illinois, Missouri, Michigan, Kentucky, Ohio. Like, I've been looking everywhere, even in New York. I'm seriously not finding any of these second-gen 12 valves that are like in somewhat decent shape and for a somewhat reasonable price. I mean, you'll come across them with 300,000 miles and guys like, I want 15 grand for it. I'm like, dude, it's not worth 15 grand. But it's just one of the things where it's like they're getting so hard to find, at least for me, that people are like, well, if they want it, they're gonna pay for it. So it's just one of those deals where, I mean, of course you want to make the most, money for what you're trying to sell, but just making it a little bit tough. Me and my family are headed up to somewhere in Ohio this weekend. I know where. I'm not gonna say where. We're gonna head over to Ohio and I might actually meet up with my grandfather and maybe try to go look at a couple of trucks up there. I don't have any picked out, nothing like I know exactly where we're going to look at a truck, but they do have some lots over there in some of those real small towns that, it's just, you just roll up on a lot and there could be like 5 of them sitting there. It's just in those little small farm towns. It's just, if you're going to find them, that's usually where I usually will see them. Like when I'm over there in Ohio with them, and you'll see them just sitting on a bunch of them. You're just like, where in the heck are they getting these trucks? Anyways, that's where he's always bought his trucks from over the years, and vehicles is just from those little lots, and they've never had issues with them, and they're the type of small town people that are just like, you have a problem and it's in within a reasonable amount of time, or it's something that like we didn't foresee, you didn't foresee, like, we'll take care of you type of thing. So we're just gonna go over there, see what's what, see if we can find anything. But it's just, yeah, guys, like, I didn't really think, because at the time when I was making that video, there was actually like a few options. I'm like, wow, like there's like 3 trucks to choose from right now, like if I wanted to buy one. So I kind of asked for your opinions, and I was just like, regular cab modded, extended cab stock, or regular cab bone stock, nothing done to it. And you guys were just like, you're like kind of not answering the question at all. You guys was like, oh, get a club cab dually manual, this, and this. And I was like, guys, I'm like, in a perfect world, I would just get an extended cab that's bone stock, 120,000 miles, good to go. And in a perfect world, but those weren't the options. So of course, if I wanted to get the exact truck that I wanted, for the penny, every single spec that I wanted, I would just go pick it up. But it's just not like that. So especially with those older trucks, they're getting harder to find, and the ones that are running good and in really good shape, people probably mostly aren't getting rid of them. Because if you got a good running truck in great shape, why would you sell it? So the ones that you're seeing are just guys that are either they upgraded, so they just don't need it anymore. It's an old beat up truck that they're just like, yeah, I just want to let go of it because it's just not too pleasant anymore. So it's just getting kind of tough to find them, but nonetheless, I'm still gonna try to look for one as long as I can here and try to speed up the process. But you can't really just like make a truck pop up for sale and then just go buy it. Yeah, that's where I'm at with that right now. So hopefully I can come across one soon, but if I can't, I guess I'll still just be looking, just kind of working on these other trucks, as I go. I'm sitting in the 12 valve right now, and I find it funny, like when I made that video, what Cummins should I buy? I'm debating on like 3 trucks, the modded regular cab, the bone stock regular cab, or the $10,000 extended cab. They're all sold now, so it doesn't matter. But when I made that video, I was just like, which of these 3 trucks, which Cummins should I buy of these 3? You guys just cracked me up. You're like, get a powerstroke, get a duramax, You like get a freaking 3rd gen, get a, you know, a 1st gen dually with stacks. Like, you guys like comment all kinds of random stuff. I'm like, guys, I'm talking about these 3 trucks. Like, if I had to decide today so I can actually make it happen, I'm like, which of these 3 trucks? And you guys are just like, Prius. Like, so I was like, what the heck? Thanks anyways, guys. I really do appreciate the commentary. You guys really do keep things interesting down in the comments there sometimes, so I appreciate that. You know, just being fun, just having a good time with the channel, which is, you know, one of the biggest things, the most important things when you're doing this kind of stuff. So thank you guys so much for that. Guys, I'm gonna ask you right now, if you guys could please do this. I don't, some of you guys are just too busy and you guys can't get involved in this, and that's totally cool. If you guys are totally busy, like, and that's, I mean, that's just, everybody has a life to live, so don't include yourself in this if you think it's too much to ask for. But those of you who do have some spare time, those of you who are probably younger, my age, or a little bit younger, who probably have a little more time on your hands just around the house, whatever. Like, honestly, the last couple of days, I've been really wanting to look for a truck. I just not had that much time to sit down and look for a truck. Like, these videos that I get to make, this is usually most of the time that I have, is I sit down, I try to make a video, or I get out and I try to work on the truck, and then that's it, and I gotta go back to doing something else. So it's getting kind of tough. But if you guys, I had a kid send me a bunch of pictures the other day, and he's like, sending me pictures of all these trucks. I'm like, kid, like, where are you finding these gosh dang trucks? Like, he's sending me, you know, 12 valves that are reasonably priced, 2nd gens, and, you know, 1st gens, and I'm just like, dude, where are you finding these trucks? He's like, oh, over in St. Louis. I'm like, what? So I'm looking on Craigslist, and I'm like, I'm not seeing any of those trucks over there. So if you guys see any, like, come across trucks that you think is what I'm looking for, which is preferably a 2nd gen 12 valve diesel, let me know. Send me the links down in the comments, or if you guys, I'd rather you not do that because there's probably going to be other people looking for trucks down in the comments. Add me on Snapchat, and I will put that right up here, and add me on Instagram, and if you need to direct message me or Snapchat me, definitely feel free and do that. It's not a big deal. Totally, I can chat with you guys for a little bit if you want, or whatever. And also, guys, if you have any questions for me, I'm thinking about starting to do a Q&A just like once a week here coming up soon, because it's getting kind of tough. Like, I try to respond to all the comments that I can, but it's getting a little bit tough. So I might just do like a Q&A on my Instagram, just be like, okay, comment under this photo, and I'm gonna go through, at the end of the week, I'm gonna go through, you know, try to answer all you guys' questions in one video, because it's kind of tough to answer through all of them on YouTube, because there's just so many, they're popping up left and right, and then I have to go back and reapply, then go back and then reply. So if you guys could just add me on Instagram from the link from the letters that I just had up here next to my shoulder, or just go down in the description and there'll be a link to my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, and then add me on Snapchat. And you guys, if you have any questions, shoot them over, and I'll try to get them answered in a video. I'll try to answer a lot of you guys' questions, as well as try to maybe do a truck mod in the same video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry for this little rant, I guess you could say, about trucks and stuff like that. I think it's kind of fun to rant about trucks. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, leave a comment below. Have a blessed weekend. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.